Welcome to the infinite loading screen. I'm your host, Crashing Game. Uh, just want to make sure that. Oh fuck! Did the thing not update? Does it always not update? It did update. I'm an idiot. Okay, cool, awesome. Ah, there we are. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Yes, cool, great. I can be heard. Yes, the words I am saying are live. Hmm. Sorry. It's just it's already so fucking late. I tried long because it looked like it was gonna start up, and it's like, nope, I'm gonna crash instead. Rimworld, modern Rimworld is the most hellish thing ever to exist. Period. And there it goes. You start insulting. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking launch just to prove you wrong, and it doesn't. Doesn't anyway. Okay. When it does that, I'm going to make sure the page is all right. Everything is all good, and just launching. So let's do a little recap while we're waiting. If I remember my Rimworld correctly, last time we played, there was a lot of death. We lost, I think, 2 or 3 colonists. Uh, one of them being the human donkey, and also this one got filled, which is Gladion. So the initial elf, and the our first chosen one, donkey, have died. I'm going to make a robot. So we have a tier 1 robot queued up. Hopefully someone can do it, because it's letting me queue it up and not giving me a you can't do this. Sorry. So he's losing his cult minusness. We'll have to reinitiate him in the cult. He's gonna be a bit upset for a while because he won't God, oh yes. Before we forget. No, I did this at the end of the last stream after I ended it, because I'm like, God, I'm gonna forget next time. I know I am, so I'm just gonna unrestrict them all now. But yeah. So yeah, we had that ship land and a couple of mechanoids pop out. We set it up over here, which is clearly too far from the ship upon further inspection, because we just sat there and got sniped. Uh, we just sat there and got sniped. These things are still working, so we can finish the building. Uh, Tanner has begun plotting against us, though he will be reinitiated at some point, so it should be fine. Um, I think we lost our best constructor. Yeah, I think Tanner, not Tanner, Gladion was the best constructor we had. So that's going to be a little bit hurtful. Uh, Donkey was just the farming guy. So I guess Matthew's going to have to pick up on that. Somebody's going to have to pick up on that. And it can't be David, our cook, because he's busy cooking. Good looking. And sorry. Death in Rimworld is a very, very, very annoying thing. Because it means that, like, you gotta restructure everything. Zeppelin's here carrying a giant mechanoid. How he got it out there, who knows. Injured as well as Matthew. Riley's injured, but he's up and working. Why are you guys just fucking sitting here? Oh no, there you go. Tanner is still disillusioned for who knows how long. I'm guessing until... Does it say how long they do? No. He's disillusioned, so that means he loses cult mindedness, but he'll re-get it once he goes and attends the great church of the Grand Toaster Spirits in the Sky. Yes. That's what we're calling it. I know it's a bit wordy. What are you gonna do? And we'll do is we'll zone a dump pile, a dumping zone here for no corpses, just chunks. No corpses, just chunks. All day, all the time. Chunk zone. I wonder where those chunks came from. Yeah, I think Donkey was also a decent cocker. He had the Sonic Lobe, which is another negative effect of losing him. Because that Sonic Lobe is very, very helpful. Also, I found out with all of our stuff for flooring, you've totally been doing the paved tile. Cheap, but quick, cheap and quick to move around on, which is what we should have been going for instead of the make good services, roads, and outdoor walkways. I mean, so that's 100. I don't think we're gonna upgrade it anytime soon, to be honest. Sermon Tanner is still just fucking sitting over here until some point. Stuck indoors, my ass, man. Just fucking. I guess maybe till it's cold -0. That's probably when it'll snap out of it. I like how it's trending upwards, though. He gains too much to be able to lose. He's gotta fucking starve. He's got a robot starve. And the animals all just run over to the barn. It's Betty Bye time for all the animals. And there they go, running into the barn. The barn! So, 213 rather, I can read. Makes you repaired. So, Matthew, yeah, he's still injured. Well, he was still injured. He is now no longer injured. But he's the constructor for now. There's a lot of just stuff to clean up right now. His bot is not doing the best job of it. Tanner's recovered from the struggle with the inner faith. Just in time to have dinner. I mean, at least these robots don't sleep, so they're up all day, and they'll get more use out of their food, because they don't sleep, so, you know, they're not digesting at night. So I bet, you know, obviously his food's going down because he's sleeping. Oh, his food's going down because he's alive, and he's sleeping, so he's not really getting efficient use out of his stuff. Tanner's finally back to researching, so hopefully we'll get a little bit research done. I would like to queue up a... Was there not a... I think the kitchen bot. Yeah, chef and guarding robots. Sorry, 1 second. I'm gonna clear my throat real quick. Look at them. Look at all the little wormholes. Look at them, their little wormholiness. All of those little poles made of worms. Oh, God, that actually sounds a lot worse than it should be. Like, just imagining the idea of a pole made out of worms is just, Like, are they alive? Are they dead? Is it one of those things where it's like, you know, I want to say something, please. Ah, we have a new David. His current job is attack, health, needs, bio. How's his bio looking? He's cannibal, beautiful, and a hard worker. I like him. And he's got a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff means that he will happily... David, I'm gonna need to change his name because obviously that's somebody else's name. But David here will be a excellent colonist because he's got all these things. So we'll leave him on a 2 for warden, a 1 for handling. Leave Riley's up as well. If they can both handle, it's fine. We'll put him on a 1 for we'll put him on a 2 for negotiating. So we'll have a 3 to warning then. Low priority cook. Decent priority hunt. Construction, he's got, I think, 2 fires for? I don't know if he's, I can't really see him. Construction, we'll put a 2, 3, 2, 2. Clean is going to be a 4. Hauling is a 2. We'll actually make it a 3. Managing is a 1. Everybody always manages constantly. That's how managing works. Okay. And name. We need a different name for him. We'll just call him Danny. Danny Phantom. Wormhole 5, Ripley. This is not really concerned. So he's gonna get a little bit of experience out of this at the very least. Because we do have the quality assurance mod on, or whatever it's called. Quality builder. It's just called quality builder. Basically means, like, if you've never seen this mod, what it basically does is it says, if you build this chair and it's not at least this good, take it apart and then rebuild it. And they'll just do that until it gets, you know, good enough. Pacers wormhole trudging through sand. That's just one of the wormholes getting heat stroke. It's just one of the wormholes getting heat stroke. I remember those days. Great days of heat stroking wormholes. No animal cruelty here. No, no. No dear. No sirree, Billy. Security master chair. Furniture is good resistance to solitary architect protection near village. I don't know what that means. Architect? I think that's the oh my god, 1 second. Oh my god. 9:39. Garbage needs to go out. This is the best time to tell me that information. Not, you know, at any point before now. That would be silly. Silly, silly, silly. More metal tiles, please. These metal tiles are fairly expensive. Oh, we can do that next time. We still got a lot of metal, so I'm not overly concerned. We do have the quarry mod, so allows us to get more stuff out of it. We'll get this quarry's gonna need to be rebuilt at some point, or replaced at some point, because you know, it takes 100 to do, but it's not like, you know, it's not the end of the world. You can make smaller ones as well. Put one over here. Find some of those rocks, put them over here, like up here, right there. They're amazed. Oh fuck, I wanted to read what they left. They leave it in here. Okay, he's carrying some of the fur. Or some leather. Fox fur, exotic leather. I think it was just exotic leather. I don't think they left any fox fur. Everybody has a gun, right? Nobody lost their gun and needs their gun given back. Okay, good. Sometimes they'll just drop it and like, oh yes, great. Cool. You're recruited with no gun. Exactly the intention I was going for. You know. Some things about Rimworld are a little bit annoying, you know? like losing your gun or having your colonist die randomly. No, the colonist death wasn't really random, right? We knew it was gonna happen. Well, we didn't know it was gonna happen. I think we really dealt with that. Well, it's not your fault. It's mine. Oh, is that not? Oh, no, it's not slate. That's granite. Uh, I should have built it closer. I could have checked the range on their guns. I didn't. And then the running around method isn't exactly the best one, you know. His construction is not bad. I don't know why he's doing so poorly. I mean, they're just normal chairs, but... Okay, that one's good. Try to make sure everything here is good, so, like, nobody's got any complaints about... Oh, my chair's too hard, or... The leg wobbles a little bit. No! The humanity! Because they'll just have, like, any reason to not have them be upset is basically what I'm looking for. Did I really... Good enough for me. So now we have 3 tier 2 robots, which is it's not bad. I really want a tier 3 one, but you need 10 advanced components for that, which I think is the only part we're missing. And we can't make advanced components yet, because we're not good enough. That is the actual reasoning. Somebody else start one of those. Bionic heart. Bionic eye. I mean... Oh, the bionic heart's cool and all. I don't really see how that's good that's going to be, you know? Self-will. I really would like to try to screw with the self-will. We could probably, you know what? If we ever get an android invasion, they don't come anymore. They don't come anymore. Ugh. Tell your sex tape, haha. No. We haven't had an android invasion in forever, but we could definitely try some of these, like, you know, reshuffle things on them. See what their move free will does, because I think it has a chance to kill them. So maybe it'll remove their needs. Maybe it'll, you know, I think like because I think what it says is like, you know, needs health. I don't think we can even do it. I think the so remove self-will, right? Firewall between the logical and emotional sides of the android's AI. Android's AI apparently blocks them from being capable of feeling emotion or empathy, removing any personality or self-will that once had. Instead, places the androids in a permanent trance-like state, obeying every instruction given to them. It requires crafting 12, intellectual 8, and I believe that's why we were getting Anothel crafting up, because she's the only one who has the intellectual and the crafting. God, somebody of my friends list picked up that fucking, like, so if you don't know, I don't know how, if you, oh, I guess if you don't use Steam regularly, Steam currently has like the Chinese New Year event going on. Sorry, did we not have enough wormholes to, that's whatever. Because it's auto doesn't be tamed. Some nearby wreckage. They're pregnancy tests. Okay. Discover check a pregnancy of any creature remains known not visible the first third of its duration. So how is her social looking? Because, you know, Eric Cherry. I mean, she might get back together with the, like how his name is David, but his nickname is Danny. just kind of weird. Epic. Little dead shuckles. I should check the wildlife real quick, make sure there's no spiders roaming around. Hornpools, Zubats, tortoises, monkeys, cobras, chinchillas, rats. Not that there's any issues here. Everyone looks fine and dandy to me. Tanner, how you feeling about the colt, my boy? He's back in. That's an Umbreon, not a spider. Yeah, we gotta watch out for those giant spiders. They can be kind of a pain in the ass if we let them be. Wasn't... No, Riley was the guy who was, just quarrying all the time. No, he stopped. So this needs about 3.3 days to finally finish up its damn job. Ugh, it took forever. These things are quite the pain in the ass, actually. I mean, I guess I understand it is like chugging swamp water out of the ground and who knows what with it, to be honest, but... Oh, Riley, how have you done this? Your bioprocessor. Are you the doctor? I think he's the doctor. Hey, Matthew, you wanna go help your buddy out? There was a problem back in the old... Oh, no, Tanner's already got it. What's that? Where's one of, like, the decent ones? What's that, Epic? Old Riley's got his leg trapped under a rock in the old quarry? Oh, no, we better go save him. He's gonna die. This corn, not Lumbus. This is Lumbus. We do have the Waybird of the Elves, so Lumbus is, in fact, useful to us. But, you know. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. Having those two missing sets of hands, we could make another android. 216 components. We have a total of 27, and we could do it, but we were going to. Their fields yield more than they think they could have yielded with their field. Gets us some food and some reputation with them. But they are a hell of a time away. That's at least 4 days of walking. 4.2. I'm that good. Yeah, I don't think we're out. We're not in dire need of, no, I'm hitting the F1 button, not the escape key. Alright, well, I'm hitting the G1, which is set to be F1, or no, just regular one. So, you know. You're still favored by Cthulhu. We are. Actually, I believe this sermon should push us over the limit. Push us to the limit. Here we go. Chosen. 42 out of 50. There's actually a higher tier. So we're going to sacrifice a human to the Great Cthulhu. We have Awake. Well, if I ever get bored of Rimworld, right, we like, you know, oh, you know, it's gone on long enough. We're going to die anyway. We could just awaken Cthulhu. I want to see what happens when we get higher than Chosen. Because we're actually pretty close to being higher than Chosen. But that's definitely one way we can end the game. Just bring on infinite darkness for the entire universe for, you know, the rest of eternity. By waking he who dreams. Zubats. I think we've considered both of them. I think we wanted a female, but at this point I don't even know what's the point to it. We have 6 medicine. We'll probably go through it like it's nothing. Because that's how medicine always works. I like how They go in through this way, but they take the door to go out. That's really weird. There was a heavy roofing research. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here I would like to do, right? First off, I want to try to get the genetic engineering so we can like turn humans into the weird like um see what these weird incubators do. There's spider. There's a spider somewhere. Where's that spider at? Come on. He's no longer inspired. Looking for a spider or giant comma spider. No, it's not really giant. It's just really a spider. Well, it does say giant spider. But I guess it's old stuff. Old news. Old news. I just wonder what it would give me if I Conga. It's a weird name. Is he playing cards by himself down here? He's just playing poker. His intellectual's going up for it. Planet leading master. I mean, he basically spends all his day, you know, researching. I think we did get level 20 with the Gobbles Goblins. Gobbles Goblins! Oh, Goblins! No, but, why am I like this? I think we did get up to 20 at one point with somebody, but I don't remember what it's called. I have to leave one wheel in here for them. And is David, he's actually making beer. I would like to add a zone, stockpile zone in here that clears all, only raw food, vegetarian. Is it gonna fall in here? No. It would be raw resources, plant matter, hops. Preferred. And, actually, manufactured drugs. No. Foods. Where does wart fall under? I wonder. Manufactured. Maybe it's just under just manufactured. Here we go. What? No, that's mud. There is wart. I thought I saw it. I'm like, there. Oh wait, no, that's not it. I don't like that the AI manager needs power, or rather, the AI manager doesn't just manage by on its own. That needs somebody to interact with it, because it seems like, you know, the whole point of using a persona core is specifically so it just automatically manages jobs constantly. I guess technically constantly might be a bit too much, maybe like every hour on the hour. Every hour on the hour, we're playing you the hottest tunes of the 70s, 80s, and today. From Y100. I don't want to listen to Y100. I don't like pop music. Filthy pop music with those kids. Oh, those kids. Okay. They just flicked my mic. No, not my mic there. My camera. Does Riley do anything other? Well, I guess he just kind of handles the animals and then mines. We want her to be at least level 12. so we can get that. So we can like shuffle people's brains around. I wonder if we should do anything with those prisoners as well. I don't really feel like we need to. And there are some cool mods I saw for next time. Next time we do a Rimworld playthrough. I don't think we'll do it right after this one. We do have that option not included I'd like to do. Some of the other games that I've bought that I like to play as well. But eventually. Eventually. Got a lot of slag. I mean, hell, we don't even know how long this is going to go on for. It can go on for another 50 million years. With a lot of, I mean, at that point, right, there's a lot of death and, you know, pulling back. I think it's just, you know, lost at that point. And we just summon Cthulhu. The one who dreams. Tier final chosen. Okay, we got some dwarfs coming in. Got some rare thrombos coming in. 2 of them. If it were just the one, I'd consider attacking him. Oh wait, no, this isn't the right game. Well, I guess technically the psionic powers would be fairly decent. Come on, man. Time still passes, right? Have those dwarfs gotten the camp yet? The answer is almost. Let her feed that meal. Nope. No meal for Limley tonight. He's going hungry. I'm sorry, why did it rot away? What? Okay. I don't know why that's the case, but okay. It's not really my problem. Let's get Tanner to talk then if she's not exactly up for it. Where's the guy? There's the guy. So, let's see. They'll take my insects and bug meat. Good. I don't want it. They have components you can buy off of them. That seems like a good idea. We'll see what else he's got first. Pterosaurus skin hobbit dress. No, thank you. So cushion chair normal, a bunch of that. Tell you that. Tell you the poor one. Tell you these shitty pants. Okay. We will take all of our components. Wow. We will take 14 components. Actually, you know what? Steel is significantly cheaper. Right? And it's just work time at that point. We should just take the steel. We still make some money. And we make a little bit off of them. I think it's better, honestly. Because, you know, with steel, it's just work time. Well, let's say, it's just work time. It's just work time, though. What I mean to say is, I don't know if you can hear that, but I hope you can't. I'm not gonna elaborate on that statement. Gladion's dead, so we'll cancel that. Any other work we need to cancel because they're dead? Matthew is still alive. I don't see any other unfinished projects in storage, so. We have, storage shelves, right? We'll, delete that one. I want to put this, like, the wooden shelves need to make it look like, you know, it's like a little shop. Actually, you know what? Cancel that. I have a better idea. We actually make up, like, a little shop out here somewhere that they can go in and buy stuff out of. Seems like a lot cooler of an idea. Hard shrub. What? Caesar's bears is Neville Nothel sitting next to the horseshoes pin wearing a hungry look. 2 beggars are paying as well. The artwork refers to Nothel enjoying herself playing horseshoes. Oh, that's right, because this is where we're trying to convince people to stay. This is where we're just, you know, and then here is the sculpture of somebody brutally knocking unconscious Wormpole out of bleak necessity. 4 turkeys look on, illustrates the incapacitation of Wormpole by Matthew. I don't remember why we had to beat down a Wormpole. Just know we did. You know, sometimes you just gotta beat a Wormpole, you know? Come on, boy. There we go. Add build, make advanced components. I want to do until X, where X is, let's make it 15 details. I want you to pause when satisfied, unpause it, I guess 10. Also, just a question. We need component, 20 steel, 10 plasteel, 3 gold. That's it? I think they used to require uranium or something. There's this plasteel. We do have a decent amount of plasteel. So I'm not overly concerned about it. I would like, you know. I guess, you know, he'll get better, or whoever was working on this stuff will get better. Garrison's still alive. Why aren't these filled up properly? Just can't tell if somebody's eating the wart or if that's just a result of something else. So how was food doing? Pretty poorly, if you ask me. I don't know. It could be that he's using a bull's time for wart, and while that's nice to actually have alcohol, it's also not ideal, because we do need to eat more than we need to drink. We're not calling it dwarfs. If we were calling it dwarfs, how did you die? Okay. I know this is a bit mean, but the fact that the tiger just died of a heart attack is fucking hilarious. Why? Who would have thought that, you know? It's like, sir, there's a dead tiger outside of our base. Well, what happened to it? Well, I did a bit of an autopsy on it, and it had a heart attack, sir. Really, a heart attack, you say? Yep. No, it's a heart attack. It also had dementia, from what I can tell. Again, terrible thing to laugh at, but just... How do we know that? First off, right? Was the tiger out here whining about its grandparents never visiting? Or his grandchildren never visiting? Or was, like, you know... Like, what's going on that we know that this tiger both had dementia and the heart attack? Again, the heart attack's probably a lot easier to diagnose. Then again, who goes through the trouble of trying to figure out how the tiger died? You know? Or the idea that one of them was just like sitting out there, you know, watching the stars. They hear like, roar! It's like, oh shit! Fuck a tiger, man! Fuck! And then it just like, it goes to pounce on them and it just has a heart attack and dies. That's Cthulhu at work there. Cool heat wave. Nope. These are turned on, correct? Yeah. Always turned on. We don't need to worry about anybody getting a heat stroke. Should be the case. Emphasis on should be. Because that is never always the case. I can still see that, you know, its neck was bitten off. What's that? No. I know it isn't. I think, pawns are the only thing it displays the actual, like, effects of something. So, like, something getting bit off, something getting, you know. shells. I kind of want to get a K9 cybernetic unit for like releasing it, like just letting it attack, so that the Pokemon don't have to take the full frontal of the attacks that come in. Because a lot of times the Wurmple are like the Wurmples, the Haunter. Well, I think it's just the Haunters really. The Haunters are always getting the short end of the stick when it comes to invasions, because they'll go out there and get the first couple. They'll basically pull aggro, right? They'll pull the aggro of the invaders, and that just ain't nice. I wonder if we're gonna put our like DNA fuckery room. No better way to put that, is there? I think we wanted to put a once this one was done, we wanted to put a, what is it? A bunk room there. So we're gonna move like all the bedrooms over here to make them nice and big and uniform, and we can also, cause like two of these are unowned, you can reuse a lot of this stuff. Actually, I'm not gonna rush that, purely because we lost our best constructor, and currently our best is 13. So I'm not going to rush the rebuilding of the bunk room. I might put a building there, purely to fill space. There's another one over here too. All the ground here is nice and hard. Hard. There's no like, you know, marsh over here that we need to clear out. Maybe I don't know. We'll see how we'll do it when the time comes, more or less. You know, that's what we're. Cause I want to try it. You know, I want to mess with the animal, because a lot of the mod stuff I haven't used in here, like the animal enrichment, the animal control, the, you know, I've done nothing of the refinery stuff. There's this entire section of here that I have never touched. Thick stone roofing as well. I think that's probably a good idea, just to block like the pod drops. Just thick stone roof the entire place. Doesn't sound like that could be a problem in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, we were going to get. I don't know if it's ever to give it to me, by the way, because like, well, like by the way, so there's the Aerotech upgrades here, right? Aerotech upgrades. I don't know if these are like, you know, sorry, my brain. These are compatible with all Androids. But a tier 5 robot, so like you can't build the tier 5 robots. There's an event, right, that will, let's put the robotics in here. There's an event that will like call one down from, so we got this event, right? So basically what it's like, oh, a beam of light shines down from the sky. You see it happen there, right? Go there and see what the fuck it is, right? So we sent out a party of 5 to go see what it was. And the event spawned in the middle of like a bandit outpost, I guess. Right? There's no real better way to put that. There was like 4 bandits standing in a fucking circle. They turned to the middle where the guy had landed and just fucking shot him. So it was like, oh, cool. That's cool. You know. I totally didn't want to do anything ever. That's not what he said. I'm gonna call the trader. They've got camera ups. They've got Triceratops. Man, I like Triceratops. It's one of my favorite dinosaurs. C9, mechanites, components, power cells, advanced components worth a lot of money. Let's give them that. We'll see what else we have. They will take. We'd be willing to take some of our smoke leaves. buy wood. Give him these really crappy pants. There's actually a dining chair. Sure. It's just sitting in. We're not doing anything with it. It's just sitting there, you know. It's not slate blocks. We really wanted them. We don't, but you know, if we did, you know, if in theory, if we did want slate blocks, which we don't know, no, oh no, no slate blocks for me, haha. Yeah, we get it, but we don't. No, Siri Bob. He's got advanced components here. Advanced components take gold. Does he have any? They don't have any. No, there's plasteel. $10 a unit. Jeez Louise. Let's buy 100 units. I don't know which I have, but so like mass. I mean, we have a decent amount. I guess for now we have a decent amount, right? There's no need to force it. We don't need it right this second. I know this is probably gonna be something I'm gonna regret. Yeah, maybe some more complex tasks. Yeah, but what does it do? Is it a drug? Is it an installation thing? Is it a... who knows? I also don't know what this power cell does either. I think it's possibly for the, This is the question. How much do we have of plasteel? 200? I mean, well, basically 300. It's 284. I don't know. I feel like it's a good idea and a bad idea to have not, you know, done that. Oh, it's finally expanding. Oh god, it's another 8 fucking days. Somebody kill me. Please. Not already granite flex on that tile. Well, maybe that wasn't already mossy. Whatever. I don't like the soft fade here. I don't know. I feel like they like really did a shitty job in putting the tile down if it soft fades so hard, you know? You know, bruh? Yeah, you know. We have a little bit of Zen, which I believe is for some of the advanced assembly stuff. We'll throw it in there. C9 creation. Charge of railgun turrets. High energy long power. Very fast. Power cell crafting. Some dices. I'm guessing it's the railgun that uses that, as is the only object behind it. Well, the railgun and anything that, you know, you know what I'm saying. You're picking up one laying down, I'm sure. The railgun and any other like railgun accessories, you know. I say you know a lot. I don't know why. What? Oh, it's a spider web. I was like, what the fuck is that? What in God's name, Bobby? Jumps location, that's a lot of elk. Everybody get together right now over me. Ooh, smart ass deer. Why did... Oh my god. Sometimes these fucking... Matthew, why are you out there? Okay. Yep. I need to finish off, not slaughter. Can somebody go ahead and... Oh, guys, watch out, there's a fire. I hate the complete, like, the complete, just utter apathy to fire that is outside your home zone. So this makes the, Menace Incorporated. That's the opponents. Wow, 100 plastic that requires. Yeah, we'll hold off on that for a bit. Who's got Hunt set to hide? Nobody. Danny, go kill him. Hunt. Finish off. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, he died. Finish off, please. Danny, my boy! The pipes are calling. Those deers, they're fucking bleeding. To death. To death. 4 hours in death of that one. 2 hours in death in that one. Oh, those are the Ivysaur eggs. Cool. So, in theory, they should hatch as Bulbasaur and then turn the Ivysaur once they get old enough. I think we bought this Ivysaur, didn't we? Because, there's Cody, and then there's Catalina. Cody and Catalina. Two totally normal names for totally normal Ivysaurs. I don't have, like, there, somebody I watched used to have, like, a mod. There was a mod for, farm, like, tilled soil. I don't have that one. That'd be pretty good, though. There's also one that, like, auto-marked all the stuff to mine, which you could set it to, like, mine all. Don't have that one either. No siree, Bob. Ah, finally expanded that one. This is my life. Placing down stuff, I'll wait for that to happen. I'm just wondering, like, because it says tier final. I just want to make sure, like, once you get to 50, something else doesn't happen. Or maybe, like, at the top. I mean... Yeah, I'm sure they can handle it. Still maddened. What the fuck was that? She's like upset, right? She's like, I would murder anybody I see, and the guy pulls out a gun, and she's like, fuck, dude, I'm out. That guy's got a gun, that's crazy. Well, once she falls asleep, it'll, Oh, we got the fucking retard Olympics over here. Oh, she hit him. Fucking wormhole. There you go, you got him. Coolio. Just the absolute, just the swing and a miss, and a 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 swing and a miss. Just quality. Quality assurance. So we're researching now mess in production, vitals monitors, fire foam, power management. Do we really need to make medicine right now? Make a fertility booster. Make a pregnancy test. Make birth control. The medicine it shouldn't be that long of research. And having a higher quality medicine is better. I'm going to hard save the game just in case something happens. But I want to see what happens, right? So we have all these extra bedrooms that are not like being used. I want to do that. So let's see what happens. If it's human, if it's elf, if it's some weird cyborg. So let's see what happens. We've never used it. We'll probably never use it again. But, you know, because we have all these mods, right? And I think the mods are given to me by Kat. So, you're right, I don't know much about them. I didn't read up on them. I mean, I did look into the Pokemon one a bit when we were trying to figure out information for that one. They've fed her 3 times now. This kills her, I'm going to be really upset. She's pregnant. She's just pregnant. Okay. Didn't know how that worked, to be honest. Next question is... if we were to get Garrison, just do it, right? Like, because... you know... he has an artificially pregnant thing here. I'm not going to do it to him as well. I want to know what happens. I'm not that curious. Right? I don't want to break the game. Because we've definitely lost save files to do stupid shit. Well, I guess just updating has really been the majority reason for save file loss. There was that fire, that horrible fire. What was like what we've had. I think we only had 2 other Rimworld games, which was one was the I don't remember if it had a name or not. Maybe we named it after, and I don't remember. But the basic concept was we were doing just a generic run. You know, it's first time playing the game. I just received the game even from Weirdo. She's like, oh, happy birthday, here you go. I'm like, oh, cool, thanks. So, you know, there's that. But it's first time playing the game, you know, it's just, you know, learning how to play the game. And that was the first one, and we were building a spaceship, and we got attacked by a raid. Not a raid, what, a siege. So they launched shells at us. The shells eventually caught the bait because we had like so because we were in kind of like an open area like this one, we went for a closed plan where like basically we had one giant building with hallways and everything. So if they want to invade, they have to enter certain like areas. And they sieged us, and they launched the shell, and it caught the base on fire. We weren't able to put the base out in time. We attempted to go take the fight to them. Actually, no, I think we attempted to take the fight to them first. We got very heavily injured. Then a fire started. No one was named a Wurmple Salsa. What the hell is... it's a fucking hippo. Just absolutely bolting through the base. Fire started. No one was healthy enough to stop it. The fire spread, eventually killing everybody. And that was the end of that Rimworld save. Oh, there goes the hippo. I guess just this side of the map wasn't good enough to leave on. A guinea pig boar. Oh, it's a male guinea pig. Psychic Soothe. Everybody but Nothel smiles in pleasure as straight up porn is being sent to people's brains. Nothing else. It couldn't in any way be anything else. Not just like a nice bit of elevator music. Nope. It's just porn. I mean, you tell me what else a psychic tooth could be. Nothing. You couldn't think of anything. I didn't even give you time. Too bad. Or you also just buy the cereal for a room. Wah! Wah, Bobby! Right there-ish. Right there-ish. Is that a room? A building. It's actually a little bit more like here. I mean, it will make the rooms a little bit bigger, which should help raise their general happiness. But we want to make sure that these pumps are completely done before we begin real construction. Not to mention, it'll get rid of these wooden rooms. Like wooden buildings are kind of getting phased out at this point in the colony. We're going for a lot more stone because stone is a lot sturdier. Right? Lightning strikes, stone doesn't burn as well. A mortar strikes, stone doesn't burn as well. And the floor's gonna be wood, which, again, a bit of a fire hazard. But I'm not overly concerned. Right. It's that point in the night where I'm getting a little bit yawny for some reason. Not Laurel, Yanni. Kill me now. I just made that reference. Ugh. I never even heard the video. It's like one of those things I'm like, I don't really want to get involved in, mate. You know, I'm not fucking interested. I don't really care, so I'm not gonna touch it. And I didn't. And here I am. None the better of a person for it. I mean, it's not like, you know, people like, I get trends, right? You know, you wanna experience trends? Yeah, go ahead, whatever. But I'm probably not gonna, you know, do it. Like, I don't play Fortnite, right? That's a trend, isn't it? Oh, you whippersnappers playing Fortnite? I don't know. It's not my kind of game. Excuse me. There's only one third-person FPS I'll play, and that's fucking Splatoon. Because that game is great. I love Splatoon. I haven't played in a long while, and I don't know if there's any like Splatfest coming up. I think Kat usually tells me if there's a Splatfest coming up though, so I'm not overly concerned about it. We'll let it finish because I don't really care. I mean, soil. Okay, there's Martian soil right there. So if we had destroyed it, it would have screwed us. Like right there. However, we can't finish the building yet. Because that's in the way. And for some goddamn reason, like, they cost a fair amount of money. Oh, sorry. Again. I'll try to control yawning. I'm sorry. I don't know why. It's not, well, I guess, they wake up earlier these days. And I'm probably gonna do, well, don't know how that decided to make me lean, because, it's, you know, got a job. Got a fucking job. And that ain't nice. I gotta get up at, like, you know, 6 o'clock, because my mum's gotta leave, and, you know, she makes sure I get up, because I'm a fucking idiot and can't get up myself. And, no. Yeah, so I have a hard time waking up, normally. And I have, like, 2 alarms set, but my brain is absolutely genius when it comes to, and only when it comes to, turning off my fucking alarm while I'm trying to sleep. So, to this end, I've had my mother, you know, wake me up. And then I lay in bed a bit, because obviously I don't actually get up. My brain's like, yeah, you know, I've gotten up. Yeah, go away, Mom. You know, it's safe. No one's gonna murder me in my sleep, and I go back to sleep. So, you know, I'm not very good at staying awake. Someday. Oh, jeez. And then, you know, I go to work at, like, I leave at, like, 10. Get there at, like, 11. Work starts 11:30. I eat lunch. Well, I eat brunch, because I don't eat breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day. But it's not being served Gary's way. And then, yeah, I get tired. So, I mean, I was planning on doing a stream tomorrow during the day. Possibly continuing that Stellaris game, because, I imagine there's somebody who's interested in it. And, I myself am interested in getting the achievements. And that is a very, very good opportunity to get the Deus Vault achievement. So, That achievement I always seem to get. I think, right, because I don't remember the game. We were trying to get a Titan, not a Titan, a Planet Cracker, or a Shielder, or whatever. Just because those allow for the all out war deck, which means you don't need to spend stuff. I don't know. Point is, we're still playing Rimworld here. That's right, we are in fact still playing Rimworld. We're talking about Stellaris and my inability to function as a human being in society, and you know, and how I really don't like that there's just dead Pokemon in my thing, and also the fact that we've been eating Pokemon, right? Oh, that's bug meat. We should have sold the bug meat. Cat meat. Ugh. Still got that heat wave. It seems like it ended. This is a little more intuitive. They're so close together, you can never see anything. They really like us. They think we're okay. I think we're actually allied. Around the Green Thunderkin. Hmm. I wonder if it'd be valuable to like raid these bases and destroy them for the Mountainkin's. I also would like to at some point have enough guys to just, you know. I think we'll eventually send out things to these two to see what they're like. We're not gonna bother with this stuff though. This guy. It's definitely a guy. No, we got more Ambrosia. Ambrosia. Way too much. He's willing to sell his components, one component. I don't really want to buy a singular component. It just doesn't really feel, you know. Oh, the chain shotgun we need to give somebody. And the heavy SMG, we probably should replace somebody's regular SMG with the heavy one. Why can we just... There you go, buddy. Oh, we do actually just have the heavy SMG here. We'll equip it to him. Actually, yeah, Danny's still sleeping, so we'll let Danny sleep. You've got a shotgun. You've got a shotgun. Matthew, you're gonna replace yours with the better one after you're done doing the management. So you pick up that gun. I want to sell. I should sell these ones because we realistically aren't gonna use these. I want to try a tornado generator at some point as well. Maybe we can go. Really fucking overkill the goblins. I guess we could. If we raid them, we could take slaves. Like, see, people taking slaves. Take slaves and then that'd be a thing. I feel like enslaving goblins is ironic. Also, something with fucking butcher. We don't need to bother with Pemmican actually. Pemmican is just like a shittier version of Elven Waybread. Also something we should be checking on. The stuff's going there. Yeah. Okay. So, uh, if you haven't watched before and you don't know what I'm doing, well, obviously I'm clearing the home zone. But if you don't know about that, then that's just a basic Rimworld thing, you know. It's wherever your base is considered home, and they clear fires and make sure, you know, whatever. Point is, with this map, we have a year-round growing period, which is a very helpful thing. Granted, it's a bit of a not a handicap, but like actually, no, handicap's not the word for a boon. I don't know. It's making this a little bit easier because we have food growing all year round. Whether or not we have people to plant and harvest that food, it's a little bit of a difference. But what's that guy? That's a girl. I don't know. Sometimes the hair, you know, the hair doesn't really mean that it's a girl or a guy, especially with elves. Also, don't be on much of crafting. No. Why is Tanner not? Um. Hmm. Well, although I think you're smart enough. She's even got on a 2 already. Huh. Lady. We're not cutting this one down. Oh, you know what? I bet you, A, the expensive tile I was talking about. I'm gonna let it finish out because I don't know if there's a tile I missed. Um. My brain stopped working. I don't know what I was thinking. What was I thinking? I want to get her crafting up. That's not what I was thinking, though. So, isn't, like, crafting 10 great? So she can't even do it even yet. I wonder how long she's pregnant for. Also, if we're gonna fucking run into an issue, if she gets, like, shot or something. 9. I mean, she's almost there. With a couple of jobs here and there, she might reach it. Crafting and tailoring and art are all, well, art's a different stat than crafting and tailoring. We'll actually lower that down to 2. This down to 3, that's to a 4. We can just get rid of these ones, really. Actually, if it's at 4 already. Matthew, oh no! Matthew the android has malaria! It's a shame that the androids can't get disease now. So, one really good thing about having this android mod, and possibly the other one, because I'm thinking, right, so, I have looked into this couple of mods for installing, like I said. Oh, jeez. Wow. A couple of mods I've looked into are stuff like, there's one like make your prisoners work. There's like slave collars you can get that like forces them to like isn't forcing them to work, but basically it's while they're in prison they're allowed to work because they can't run away with the slave collars on or something like that. I think they can try to break out of it, but it's like reduced or something. Point being, right? It's a pretty cool mod. And there's also like so one of my complaints that I've had about this mod, the Android mod, is that they're all guys, and I think it'd be a lot cooler if it was like the movie Robots, because that's the first one I think of, where they're like male robots and female robots. Like I don't remember, I don't know exactly how old you'd have to be to have seen the movie Robots, right? Because it's like I think like I want to say early 2005. Say early 2005 movie, right? I want to Google this now. We're gonna pan over the middle of the colony, and we're gonna Google it. Nice production. Cool. Just Google it real quick because I want to find out. I guess I shouldn't just. Oh, wait, no robots. 2005 film. Wow. The wormhole's died. Probably because. Yep. Rebel 37 is being attacked and targeting Toga. Toga, a cobra. You can see that through the thing. March 11th, 2005. Wow. I was actually right about that. I wanted to jump to the location, not. Ah. You know, there's one spider, there's like 20 other ones. Giant spider, hunt it. Hackers, punkapoos, caviars. Just the one spider. The male. And the giant one. We're actually gonna move, I believe Anothel has the... Nope. Nobody has a sniper rifle, actually. Everybody's bio. 5 shooting, 10 shooting, 11 shooting, 10 shooting. 7, 10, 9. I think should be fine, then. I want somebody to have that rifle. And we'll actually raise her hunt so she's the person to do it. It's like Danny. With this fucking SMG. Because Danny was just trying to get to clear out the other stuff. I think it was a waste of time. We should probably just do something else. Let's do Sigoth. Okay, got Menace in production, which means we can add a bill. Make... Do forever. I'm gonna suspend these jobs as well. Just drop it there. The Pokemon. Oh, Bulbasaur's. 2 minute with Venusaur. Giant Spider Revenge. There we go. Nice and dead. So that's what we have. Now's all we gotta worry about is the little baby spider. And he ain't no harm to nobody. That's why we killed him. Did I buy both the female Ivysaurs? I think I did. I don't remember. Everything's a blur to me. At all times. Life is a blur away. I'm gonna blur it all. Why is that guy cooking meals for us? I ain't complaining. I'm just, you know, worried. Oh, somebody's butchered all the elks. Why is nobody butchering the shuckles? Yep. Who would have thought? It's that same issue that for some reason the Pokemon mod is just a little bit less compatible than all the rest of the mods. Because, like, none of these Pokemon are getting, you know, butchered at all. David Boars. What is dying? Oh, Wormples. Geckos, Chinchillas, Kiwis, Turtwigs, Shed Ninja, Drifloon, Cassowary. Those are like the, those are like, what's we're looking for? Emus, but Velociraptor emus. Now, if you know what I'm talking about, I think, right, don't quote me on this, but I think, so like, basically it's got like a big old head bone, but, Sota. I remember, right, this is a very, very, very old memory of going to, I want to say Parrot Jungle Island. Now, if you don't know what Parrot Jungle Island is, it's like a, it's like a theme park, not a theme park, it's like a zoo, right? It's like a zoo for exotic animals we have in Florida, right? And, and my brain just stops working. Reboot, quick reboot there. And, I remember, like, doing one of those, like, you know, shows. Have you ever been to, like, you know, SeaWorld or, like, literally any amusement park? Not amusement park, but, I guess just, like, zoo that has, like, those big, like, atriums. Not atriums, atrium. I think atrium's an okay word. I don't think it's the right one, but, like, the big, not coliseum, but, like, auditorium. or you sit inside, like you sit and you watch a little show, and they brought one of those out on the stage, and it's like it looks like an emu, right? If you gave an emu the just like a big old fin on its head made out of bone, he's like, oh, this is the closest living relative to the Velociraptor or something like that, or just some kind of dinosaur that is like some kind of raptor. They I don't know. I'd be talking on my ass, having another fake memory. All my memories, if they're not real, whose memories are they? My memories aren't real. What is real? And this is taking like an in-game year to do. I mean, I guess a year is only like, what? 15 times 4, 0, 2, 6, 80 days. Right? 20, 20, 2 plus 4 is 6. That's 60 days, Brandon. Where did you get 80 from? 15 can't even go into 80. Right? Yeah, 15 can't even go into 80, Brandon. What are you doing with your life? It's 60. I might be just full-on retarded. You know, it's funny how much I like playing, like, strategies like that, but I'm just, you know, kind of stupid when it comes to basic math. Like, I do have a calculator and stuff open when I'm doing, like, you know, like when we play Stellaris, and I try to determine how many, you know, how many ships I'd need, what is this, what is that, you know. I do sometimes have a calculator open, but, I don't know. I don't know. We're actually going to move the smoke loop joints to the bottom of that. We're going to details, possibly satisfied, unpause it. Let's go for just 40. The problem is I don't think anybody who has, so, and also not a good doctor. And we'll move Matthews, you know, move Math Crafting up so he can do that at some point, because I think, actually, this Danny doesn't have a good medical. Throw it to just in case he needs to be Doctor Boy ever. Doctor Boy. Giant fucking spider. Problem is we can't trade the meats away to starships. We have to trade it to people who come in, and we don't get many starships, you know, normally anyway. Oh, look, there's also some of the ambrosia still. Like, we don't trade the ambrosia and we don't trade the meats to the food to starships, because we don't have a one of like the little antennas in our kitchen, which I don't really think, you know, it's too much of an issue that we need to install one in there. You know, Dreamweaver. It's a pretty good name for a hunter. Cause like, well, I guess it'd probably be like Dream Eater would probably be a better name for a ghastly, because you know, yes, he evolves in the Hunter. Hunter evolves in the Gengar. Gengar is fucking badass. No, but the point is, I think Gengar eats. Well, he definitely can learn Dream Eater, right? Okay, where's the radius expanding to at this point? Soil, 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 soil. Like, is there anywhere here that isn't soil already? Okay, here's how we figure out, right? That's in that radius, right? And everywhere that doesn't overlap with that can be built on. Okay, yeah. So we can just deconstruct this. Oh, we have a tier 3. Oh, well, the first one. Whose name is Riley, whose name has to change. How you doing? Cyclically dull, great memory. Likes crafting, construction, cooking. I can work with that. Just likes doctoring. She's a pretty good doctor as well. Well, you be a doctor as well. Just if somebody's busy, give you a 2 for that. Give you a 2 for that. Give you a. Actually, we'll give you a 3 for these. Give you a 3 for that. Okay, we're gonna give him a ranged weapon. We'll give him a 1 for construction. We'll give him a 1 for these skills if we can. I don't really need him to do art. Well, I mean, I want him to do art, basically. Don't worry about hauling or cleaning. We'll leave research on a low priority, and managing is always a 1. And we need to just rename him to, like, Gary. Destroyer of fleshies. There we go. Fucking fleshies. Gary! Okay. Why does he get a title, you might ask? Don't ask him any questions. Nothing we do makes any sense. Also, you need to do that, and I'd like to also make sure you get a... Do we have 2 bull rifles? Yeah, having 2 bull rifles is not a bad idea. Wait, we have 6 sculptures? Where? Show the sculptures on here. I want to go for no. And I'm right. We have 1. I swear it counts the ones on the map. Okay, we'll install this one for now. Actually, you know what? We'll just raise the count to 10. Cargo pods of dinosaur hide. Oh, look, it's Chikorita. I selected all these and allowed. So, information, right? Prototype android exclusive to this Rimworld, developed by a secret R&D laboratory away from the eye of the rest of the planet and cosmos. The android features highly advanced locomotive and motor abilities, perfect mimicking that of an average human. Although clunky and somewhat slow, the android features a modular component design allowing for upgrades to be made to current parts at any point. So, we can, like... Hold on there, it's here. I think it doesn't, like, so the advanced replacement parts is tier 3 or 4, and this is so this is for 3 and 4. Anything advanced is 3 or 4. Anything basic is 1 or 2. Some people are missing body parts, aren't they? You've got a crude light sensor. Your right thumb has been shattered, though we can't really replace that. You're a human, so we can't touch you. You've got a life sensor. Your right hearing sensor has been shut off. Add a bill for a... Crude. Is there a hearing sensor? There we go. So you're missing the hearing sensor. We'll get you a new one, buddy. You can't be helped. And you two are happily happy. Yes. Tainted Skin. I don't really want to check the name. And skills crafting. Okay, so it actually does give you all of the stuff here. Remember, basically, they get more expensive, but they're also, like, just generically better. The more stuff you get. There aren't, like, a bunch of statues over here that I missed, are there? No. So, I don't know why it thinks we have 6 statues. There's a pirate merchant. Well, they should have some slaves. And we have some slaves. I don't see any slaves of theirs. Normally it's like people who will be walking or... Oh. Free alpaca. Probably killed by that giant thing. Matthew, my boy. You need a new right hearing sensor. Here we go. Hearing sensor, right sensor. It's not as good as the original thing, but he doesn't have the original thing anymore, so nobody cares. I'm gonna leave it to expand the entire way. I don't know why. Expand further. I'm not going to question it. Trade with Firmbus. Okay, we could sell any of the animals. We could buy that. We could sell these people if we did so. We can buy a spirit wolf. So the force spirit into a wolf card from its origins. Okay. Buy a birth control or a polymer antifreeze facing freeze points against boiling points and most water-based liquids, very useful for temperature variation by androids, but toxic to biological life. Okay, well, we don't want to do that then. You're not willing to buy any food from us, so we will happily sell you A, the sculpture, B, as much trucks you take. Negative 100. Negative 110. Negative 120. Negative 125. And back one. And we don't want to buy anything from them, do we? Medicine I'm not concerned about. Birth control we're not anywhere near concerned about. Joints we own, not them. And I just want to buy a spirit wolf for $2,000 fucking dollars. I mean, I guess it's a very short. We can check actually. 6.22, right? 26, 10, 5. Right, it is a pack animal, which is an important notice. If we just compared that to, let's say, just one of these guys, right? I mean, it's got literally double the melee TPS, and the block chance is the same, but the armor penetration is higher. They're not pack animals, however, as well. I imagine they produce. The spiritual wolf produces more meat. I mean, I think it's cool. 150. Wow. I think it's cool. With just one of them, I don't think it's worth it though. Look at that. Actually, that's it right there. Is she riding? She's driving a fucking Drifloon. It's like a weird little mark on his butt, and also like the things on his head. It's like the like a Tanuki mask, not Tanuki mask, but one of the the wolf masks or like the fox masks from like the Japanese culture, from like the Japanese anime, right? No. Well, yes, but no. Basically, like the ones like where it looks like closed eyes and like a mouth, and then it's like the little swirls on its face. I mean, I don't have like a very available picture or anything for the show you guys, but you know, you'll have to either know what I'm talking about or not know what I'm talking about, you know. Chikorita, Turtoises, which aren't the same thing as a tortoise, not turtoise, because I mean there is the Pokemon Tortoise, which is the you know, like the male equivalent of a tortoise. Not, no, that's not what I was talking about. No, no. Oh, look, a panda. Let's fucking kill it. You know, pandas aren't extinct anymore. That's a thing. They've actually been removed from the extinct species. Or not extinct. I'm sorry. Pandas have never been extinct, or else we wouldn't have any. Well, I guess that's not actually the case. They do find like animals which they haven't seen in forever. The point is, they're no longer endangered. That's what I meant to say. Why are you carrying them like one at a time? You know what, man? You do you. Guys working on our vitals monitors will be very good to. So they improve existing animals. I'm sorry. Oh. Improve medical outcomes when placed next to a hospital bed. Just fucking unloaded a whole set of shotgun rounds. You know, one thing about this game is that, you know, there are no actual rounds, right? So you don't have to buy ammo. which is it's very good, honestly. With how much ammo you would, in theory, use in this game, it's very good they don't do that. Or like make it consume something, especially because we have that target dummy, so that would consume an infinite amount of more ammo because they use that all the time. This is like half of their joy source right here, and it's a very good one. It raises their actually, I guess because we got more joy sources now. We have the chess tables, we have the wooden horseshoe pins, the poker table. But yeah, it was normally it used to be only coming from the I wonder if it used to only be coming from that and the stick basically, and they majorly use the shooting thing to my knowledge. Um, you're an adult. You're an adult. You're an adult. Will they not have sex with the other ones? With relatives? And I really don't know the answer to that, actually. Because I thought they did. Because I thought the animals didn't take that into account. Here, use your crafting rope. Is that? So I actually don't kind of find out. No, is your medical going out because of that? Near the end of it, where is crafting in? Sometimes it's like, nope. It's kind of annoying that nothing goes up because of that. At least we'll finally get that stuff made into Nutrimine. Then we can turn into medicine with the herbal meds. With the herbal meds. How big is an Ivysaur normally? Right? Because an Ivysaur, oh, because Ivysaur's in Smash now, right? If I haven't talked about that before, I mean, that's something fucking... at least the ad isn't making noises. Height, 3'3", weight 28.7 pounds. Is there like a compared to human thing in here? I like how it's in the Brawl one. I don't like how the Pokemon Trainer... Okay, so I like Pokemon Trainer, right? I like playing this Pokemon, I think it's cool. But I don't like... I don't like how it's, I guess you could ride an Ivysaur if you're small enough. It's not very big. It's about the size of like a big dog, maybe. I don't know. It's definitely not nothing. It's definitely, a Venusaur is much more rideable in terms of size. Don't take that out of context. What was I saying? I like Pokemon Trainer, however, I don't like that they don't have Don Bs anymore. I would have really preferred it if they had, like... If they made it so you could play all three in Pokemon Trainer, or you could play a single one with a Down B in, like, singularly. Right? You don't even have to make new color sets. Use the same color sets that they have for Pokemon Trainer. Just separate them into 3 different characters with their own individual Down B. And that would make it a lot more enjoyable for me. Because, like, Charizard's Down B was a very good utility move. Oh, that's right, because we used the advanced components to make that. Yeah, we're actually out of them now. We're at 4. Point being, however, I'm dumb, and I will always be dumb now. Yeah, I think it'd be a lot cooler if they had made them like 3 separate characters as well as the mashed up character. Because then you could, like, because I imagine there are people who only play Squirtle, people who only play Ivysaur, people who only play Charizard, right? And in Smash 4, Charizard's down B was very good because, like, you know, it had the invincibility frames for landing. It did a decent amount of damage as well as had a little bit of range because of the exploding rock. I might or might not have talked about this during Smash Bros. And I really do want to play Smash again. We need to defeat Darkon. We haven't played since then, so we got to like Lighton or Gladion died. Lighton. This Gladion died. We haven't played, and I want to go back to that. I want to finish that. And I've already put so much time on stream. I'm not gonna finish it on stream. And if you don't like that too, fucking bad. I'm having fun, and you can't stop me. You can't stop me. YouTube then takes this opportunity to shut down my channel for being an absolute asshat. I wonder where Gary fits in with the social dynamic. He's friends with Nothel, he's friends with David, friends with Matthew. Matthews, however, is the only person who likes him back. I mean, relationship when Gary basically doesn't even fit on the fucking menu. David here is friends with. Yeah, we ever get it so that they don't. Huh? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, none of them cross. Garrison is only fucking. There we go. So David's friends with Tanner. David likes Tanner. David likes Danny. David likes Anothel. David likes Matthew. Matthew and Garrison are good friends. Garrison doesn't have any of the fucking friends because he's a loser. Matthew and Anothel are good friends. Anothel and Danny are good friends. This is like a little trinity here of friendship. These two are decent friends because like that's a grayish green. Tanner, you know, Gary's just fucking sad over by himself. Just put him in the corner, lock him away, go send him to baby jail. There he goes, never to be gotten again. Riley, you know, he's got a little bit of friendship going on here. With these two. Excuse me. And he'd be friends with Matthew. He'd actually have a pretty decent foursome going on there. Not in a sexual way, of course. So we don't have any Fistos. Fisto the robot from New Vegas, if you didn't know. I actually, I think it was a New Vegas mod. If it's a 3 mod, then I probably will never be able to play it, because 3 is unplayable on on PC. Alright, well, 3 crashes a lot, and I don't know if I can even play it on my PC. Point being, I saw somebody doing a cool mod for, because, like, I mean, I'm sure everybody's heard of, like, Fallout mods, like, what was the one? It was Fallout Miami. For, they're making it for 4. I don't know if it's done yet. I highly doubt it. Oh, look at that. A Ablubo. Female archer of the Green Lobster Barga. Yeah, this Fallout Miami, and one of the ones I saw was a New Vegas mod called New California, which looks pretty interesting. I saw somebody doing it, and it could be cool to check out at some point, but just not right now. Got a little bit. I got a couple games sitting in the backlog that I like to play. We just did the Sexy Brutale, which is actually a very surprisingly old game when I found out that was like from 2007, I think, or something like that. It's very good though. It's a lot of fun. Worth $10? Maybe not. But I think I got my enjoyment out of it. Definitely didn't get 10 hours worth of time out of it, which it's a bit annoying. But you know, what do you do? He's gotta just cut the whole damn thing down. For now, no one was loud, so. Take that away so it doesn't. Humps. Ugh. What a tribe name to have. Yes, I'm Humps. Humps, the tribal man extraordinaire. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna call it for today. I'm feeling a little bit just out of it. You know what I'm gonna do, right? I'm going to save the game. I wanna try this, right? So I just wanna see what it looks like. No, you know what? Let's not. Let's save it for the proper end. When we end, we'll set off like all the fucking end game stuff. So depending on how we finally decide to end it, which I'm not quite sure how we're gonna do that. If push comes to shove, I will just like reload an autosave and end it with like the Cthulhu summoning. It's like if everybody gets murdered in like some kind of shitty fucking thing before I can set off the bomb, basically, you know, we'll reload save and set off the bomb. Just see what it looks like. Otherwise, like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitch, and 9 p.m. EST, I stream on Twitch, alcoholic_titan. The YouTube channel is in there, and there should be a link to the Twitch channel on any YouTube video. So if you're watching from there, click on that link, go there, follow, see, catch it live, and I will happily rename somebody to your name, because when you're named for a person in the chat, it's a lot more meaningful when they die. Also, not everybody's named like fucking Riley. Either way, yep, do that stuff. Do stuff for the video. That's good stuff to do. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.